Hi guys, Knights here, how's everyone doing? A few weeks ago, Bungie presented the trailer for the next big expansion of Destiny 2, Forsaken. Bungie is promising a huge changes, but should we trust them? There has been said a lot about the fall promises and bad decision making of Bungie. I would like to add my 2 cents to the problematic of the next DLC Forsaken. Bungie is known for very bad decision making in Destiny 2, and those bad decisions lead to the frustrations of the community. Bungie looks like they are learning how to make games, and slowly they are getting better. Which is really weird considering how huge history of game making they have behind. The Warmind DLC was very nice surprise. It's still not great, but it looks like Bungie is willing to listen. Few weeks ago happened something that brings a sign of a huge changes in Bungie's ability to bring quality content. The sign was very small, not everyone noticed it, so I would like to talk about how Bungie finally did something right.
Run away, and I know I'm right now.
2 weeks ago, we finished the first faction rally of the season 3. On the surprise of the community, the winner was Dark Orbit. Who knew that? We can rest our minds cause the grind is over. And what a grind it was, ladies and gentlemen. Everyone did grind a hell out of those public events and lost sectors. Somehow Bungie managed to deliver one of the hardest and most entertaining grinds I've ever experienced. In this essay I would like to talk about how Bungie managed to create very entertaining PvE event in Destiny 2. Before I start, I would like to thank you guys for the support. I want you to know how important your support and your feedback is for the small channels like mine. We don't have hundreds of thousands views and subscribers, so every comment, every like and every subscribe counts. I would like to thank you if you decide to subscribe and leave like or comment, cause every subscribe, every like, every comment or dislike gives me the important push I need to keep doing videos for this awesome YouTube gaming community. Since YouTube does not pay small YouTube channels for some unknown reason, your support is the only reward we small channels ever receive. Now let's get to the mentioned Faction Rally. Faction Rally is a week-long PvE event in which players pledge to one of the factions. And in the name of the factions, the player earns reputation tokens while playing the game. Some of you like to correct me that people can earn those tokens via PvP too, and you will be right, but meta tactics for the faction rally grind is strictly PvE based. That means that PvE activities are the ones that earns you more tokens. But what makes the grind interesting? The rewards. First, I want to say that I had absolutely no time to play Faction Rally Week, so I had to grind this event in 2 days. So the only days I could grind were Monday and Tuesday. I was nearly not able to complete it. So if you consider this event to be easy, it is possible because you did spend hours playing it every day. Let's go back to the rewards. What kind of reward can there possibly be that it forced the whole community to grind the whole week like madmen? The ultimate one, guys. The 3 factions, Future War Cult, the New Monarchy and Dead Orbit, each, after reaching level 50, granted you a catalyst to the specific exiting weapon. FWC offered the Sunshot Catalyst, which turned the Sunshot to Masterwork version of the weapon and added a huge chunk of range and stability. The Dead Orbit offered the Graviton Lens Catalyst, which upon unlocking added more aim assistance for console players and some range. And finally, New Monarchy offered the catalyst for the Sweet Business Exotic, which granted the new perk to the weapon which makes the weapon more stable while firing. Again, not very interesting for PC players cause assault rifles are very stable on PC. The community was divided. Everyone who plays with controller went with Dark Orbit for that auto or aim assist, and everyone who played with mouse went for FWC and Sunshot. Long story short, the Dark Orbit won. The factions offered more rewards as you leveled the reputation from 1 to 50. For example, the full set of armor, the new shaders, new weapons, some good, some bad. Like for example the Pleiades Corrector, the legendary scout rifle with a Rampage perk. Pleiades Corrector with the Rampage perk is considered at the moment the best PvE scout rifle because of that Rampage perk. Unfortunately, I was unlucky to obtain it. Even after like 70 levels, I was not lucky. But still, the Catalyst reward was so important that everyone online was grinding. And how was the grind, you ask? So basically, Bungie managed to create a system that was as challenging as you want it to be. Everything was focused around the Renown debuff. The Renown debuff lowered your amount of damage you dealt and increased the amount of damage you received. The range of the debuff was from 1 to 5, with the strength respectively to those values. The Renown debuff you got every time when you finished any activity. For example, after finishing the Heroic event you received 3 Renown, for finishing normal event only 2, and so on. Why was this debuff important? So this event, as I mentioned, was to earn the reputation tokens. For every activity, you were rewarded by the amount of tokens, respectively to the length of the activity. So the killing of the boss granted you less tokens than completing the heroic public event. But the highest amount of token possible you could earn only in Lost Sector, where looting the chest granted you 10 tokens. Sometimes 11, once I get 11, I don't know why. Looting with 4 renown, only 8 tokens, and so on. Here you see, ladies and gentlemen, that you needed some strategy. Successfully grind those tokens. You had to consider the difficulty of the Lost Sector or the public event, cause every time you died, you lost 1 renown. You needed to think, if you loot this boss chest before you go to public event, are there enough players to carry me cause I have 1 renown? Yeah, and while wearing renown, your health regenerated only after very long time. Everyone was creating builds on the YouTube how to survive 5 renowned Lost Sectors, cause trust me, it's really hard when you do no damage and you receive plenty. Me too, I have an unkillable Titan build. The video is on the screen right now, so if you play Titan, you want a strong unkillable build, check this video out. Everyone was using the Crimson legendary hand cannon, cause that was very convenient way to heal yourself. And if not enough, Bungie decided to shuffle those cards by allowing you to earn +1 renown while wearing the full set of the faction you pledged to. So instead of 3 renown from the public event, you got 4. Your brain was in a constant fire thinking about how to use my gaming time at best and which public event to complete. All I want to say, Bungie, good job. You made this grind worthwhile. It was fun and rewarding. I think that something moved inside of Bungie and those guys are back to the right track. I don't want to jinx it, but if you are suddenly so creative, I cannot wait for the next DLC. Do you guys think that Bungie is changing too? Leave me a comment and share your opinion with the community. Thank you for watching, guys. If you want to support small channels like mine, don't forget that every subscribe, like and comment means a lot to us. And remember, in gaming, every opinion matters. Bye bye.
Run away, and I know, and I know, and I know I'm right now. We can change anything and make it better. Break your chains, we have the key.